Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
We have a cool front working through, but still managing to see our temperatures warming up.
Plus, Detroit's bid for Amazon's second headquarters is on the way, and we're getting our first look at the message that they're sending to the tech giant. But first, a Metro Detroit School District warning parents about an unmarked school bus. That story tops our news at noon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Evrod Cassimy. That bus tried to pick up some students this morning. It all happened in the West Willow neighborhood in Ypsilanti Township on Tyler Road just after 7 a.m. That's where we find Local 4's Jason Colthorpe. He's joining us live this afternoon. And Jason, I can only imagine parents in this neighborhood have been pretty shaken up by this.
Boy, everybody in this neighborhood pretty shocked by what happened this morning, Evrod. And the bus stop is right here behind me. Kids right after 7 o'clock out here waiting for the bus, like always. But the first red flag that went up for the adults who were out here observing was that the bus didn't stop here like it normally does. It stopped out in the middle of the road. It was a normal Thursday morning, just after 7 a.m., a bus stop full of middle school kids and a school bus approaching the corner of Tyler and Buick.
What was suspicious about it, that it overran the stop that it normally would stop at. So it stopped about middle ways of the street here on Tyler.
And more suspicious was that the bus didn't have the normal Van Buren Township schools written on the side.
One had gotten on it and gotten off because there wasn't anybody on the bus. Right after that, the following bus came. The normal bus that would pick them up was right behind it. There were like two buses together. The other bus just took off, went down Tyler, and then our grandson and them got on the other bus.
In the middle of that was an astute parent who confronted the driver. The whole thing has this neighborhood on edge, wondering if this was a big misunderstanding or something very sinister.
What if? Because he could have drove off and could have possibly never seen him again.
Yeah, that's the scary thought here. We are getting new information from the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office about this bus. They're telling us that it is unmarked, but there are markings. And basically what that means is there is something that was written on the side of this bus, but it's been blacked out. The way they said it was spray painted over, possibly, messy form, or it could be blocked off. We're not sure, but there is a black mark across what was once written there. And right now they're just trying to get the word out to parents and to keep an eye out for this. They want to identify this driver, identify this bus, and we'll go from there. So it's a story we'll be following throughout the day, Evrod.
Absolutely. Hopefully somebody will recognize that and we'll be able to get to the bottom of this. Jason, thank you. New at noon now, parents on high alert after threats to a middle school in Centerline. Those threats were made against Wolf Middle School on Saturday over the social media app Snapchat. The district contacted the police department, which launched an investigation immediately. And the suspected student was later arrested, and the weapon posted on the app was identified as a paintball gun. An 18-year-old woman is in critical condition now after it was believed that she was shot by her own boyfriend. Now, the shooting happened early this morning on Detroit's east side at an apartment complex on East Outer Drive near Nevada. We're told the woman was in a fight with her boyfriend when she hit him with her keys and even had a knife in her possession. That's when he shot her. The boyfriend was taken in for questioning. Developing now at noon, some very sad news. A man is killed after a large rock goes right through his windshield as he's driving along I-75. Now deputies are investigating his death as a possible homicide. We want to show you the rock. This is the rock that hit his windshield last night on the southbound side of I-75 near the Dodge Road overpass in Genesee County, just north of Flint. Deputies say large rocks also hit 4 other cars on I-75, and they believe that the rocks were thrown intentionally by someone from that overpass. The sheriff's office is asking for anyone that has information about this to call Crime Stoppers. You can leave an anonymous tip by calling 1-800-SPEAK-UP. All right, Brandon, so I got a chance to step outside earlier this morning. It felt like it was like 33 degrees, not quite freezing, but I was like, whoa. But somehow we're going to get close to seeing 70 degrees this afternoon. Is that even possible?
The warm stretch lives on. It just keeps on going here. It's the Energizer Bunny going and going and going, several more days of it. Now, it was cool this morning, but previous mornings were cooler. The difference was the breeze. There was enough of it to knock the temperatures, how it felt on the body, down. But we've rebounded nicely, low and middle 60s all over. Ann Arbor at 65, 65 Monroe. Metro Airport Romulus, that's our official number, 64. Grosse Ile is right there at 64 in Mount Clemens. The wind, we're not talking about 20, 30 mile an hour gusts. These are west-southwest winds that are 5 to 15 miles an hour and will likely be that way for the rest of the afternoon as we get to near 70 degrees by 4 or 5 o'clock. And then a cool front comes through, and this cool front will be a difference maker tomorrow morning, Evrod. We'll talk about some cooler numbers there and the next change to come and rain in the weekend forecast.
You had me up until rain. Brandon, thank you. It is a nationwide effort now, and now 8 people are going to be facing charges after being arrested for sex trafficking in Michigan. Law enforcement agencies throughout Michigan conducted the crackdown. The average age for the victims is only 15 years old. Here at home, investigators found 12 child victims and arrested 8 traffickers. The FBI will provide medical and mental health counseling to those victims. And in Southgate now, crews are working to repair not 1, but 3 water main breaks from earlier this morning. This is happening in the area of Allen Road, north of Dix Goddard. Some residents are even saying that they don't have water. The city, unclear now if all 3 breaks are connected or not, or when those repairs will be complete. The city of Detroit has entered its bid for Amazon's second headquarters. The bid includes a new 3.5-minute video with the theme Move the World. And here's a quick preview.
This is the world city. Design here, design the world. Build here, you'll build the world. Create here, create the world. Move here, move the world.
And it's part of a pretty awesome proposal, I'm sure. You can watch the entire video by going to our website, clickondetroit.com. If it happens, the headquarters for Amazon would bring about 50,000 jobs and a $5 billion investment to our great city of Detroit. Detroit is just one of several dozen cities, though, that are in the running. Amazon saying that it'll pick a winner sometime in the year 2018. So we're keeping our fingers and our toes crossed for this one. Local 4 News, a lot more to come here at noon. 2 rival schools come together before a big match. We'll show you the video that's gone viral now that shows what happened when the stadium's sound system crashed. And an unimaginable crime. New video shows a thief targeting a man as he was having a seizure. And bracing for trouble down south, the University of Florida expecting protests today for a white supremacist speech. That's coming up next.
Okay, we all know the mask from Phantom, right? But this is Love Never Dies, Andrew Lloyd Webber's brand new production. He's here. He is here in Detroit. He just did an amazing sit-down interview with me about his brand new production and why this one really makes him feel alive. I'll have that story today. Oh, I just got goosebumps. Today at 4 on First at 4.
Are you going? Welcome back. The University of Florida bracing for some trouble this afternoon. Richard Spencer, a self-described white nationalist, scheduled to make a speech there on campus. And as you can imagine and have seen in the past, his presence is causing huge controversy and has led to some angry protests. Here's Kerry Sanders reporting from Gainesville, Florida.
Growing anxiety here on the University of Florida campus in Gainesville in anticipation of the arrival of alt-right leader Richard Spencer. If that name rings a bell, it's because he is the same one about 8 weeks ago who organized the gathering in Charlottesville that devolved into violence and eventually led to the death of one counter-protester. In anticipation of what potentially could happen with the speech here, the state of Florida has declared a state of emergency. That is laid into place. More than 500 police officers who are now here on campus. There are areas set aside for protesters and counter-protesters. Richard Spencer says that he hopes that this is a peaceful gathering, a speech that he hopes results in nothing more than people attending and leaving. But there are others here who say they want to let their voices be known, that they will make a point of making sure that what he has to say is drowned out by a more peaceful message. We'll see how it all unfolds later today. I'm Kerry Sanders in Gainesville, NBC News.
Of course, we'll definitely keep you updated as to what happens there. But we should also let you know Spencer is currently in the middle of a legal fight against Michigan State University after MSU blocked him from speaking on campus there. And now to Utah, where a woman is spending some time behind bars after she's suspected of stealing a credit card from a man as he suffered a seizure. Police say the theft happened on October 4th at a convenience store, but it was surveillance video of the incident that led the suspect to turn herself in yesterday. Now take a close look at this video. You can see the suspect standing there, standing right over the man on the floor as she goes through a wallet and then eventually walks away with a credit card, leaving that man there helpless.
We're very happy that, the victim hopefully will get made whole by this, and it had a very positive outcome. Within just a few days, we were able to get her in custody and booked into the jail.
The woman told police she did not remember what happened at the 7-Eleven because supposedly she was under the influence of Xanax. That's what she says. In Massachusetts now, 2 soccer teams are getting a lot of attention for what happened when the teams were standing for the Star-Spangled Banner when the stadium's sound system went out. Take a listen. Well, there you have it. Instead of abandoning the song entirely because the sound system went out, those soccer players stepped in. They stepped in and sang the entire song a cappella. One of the coaches said it wasn't planned. It just sort of happened when the sound system gave out.
New at noon.
New video shows a teenager trapped under a car. How a quick-thinking deputy was able to get him free. Brandon?
Taking a look at numbers outside here, looking good. Noon 64, already above average, but we have a cold front coming through and temps are 5 to 10 degrees cooler behind that. We'll take a look at any dip in temperature in the 7-day. I've got it there, plus a system coming in this weekend, bringing some rain. But when? Next.
Hoping to live a longer life, it's not just a matter of genetics.
As far as aging, I've never done it before, so I'm not familiar how to do it.
I'm Dr. Frank McGeorge. Tonight at 11, the surprising things that you can do to add years to your life, including the type of exercise that could literally save it. It's not quite the fountain of youth, but it's certainly a good start.
When a truck rear-end
Diamonds.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Meteorologist Brandon Root joining me now to give us an update on how warm we're going to get today.
It's almost getting boring.
Is it really?
I mean, as a forecaster, a meteorologist, I'd like a little challenge here, Mother Nature.
You hold your horses, because it's going to get real challenging in a couple months.
And I understand also that everyone's enjoying it. It's pretty pleasant. A warm fall stretch here. It's not too warm. It's Montana mornings and San Diego afternoons. Here's a great Local 4 storm pin from Everything Erica in Howell, Michigan. She says sunrise and morning fog in Howell. An awesome picture there. And the Local 4 storm pins is a free app. We also have the Local Forecasters app, which has added some new features and updated, also free. So check those out under WDIV in your app store. Great look downtown Comerica Park if you're watching baseball playoffs. It's tough to see that view, I guess, as we've been contenders for so long and Verlander in the mix. But anyway, it's a gorgeous day downtown, 64 degrees, a west wind at 12, and those winds really not as bad as the last couple of days and aren't expected to as we head into the afternoon, and they haven't been terrible. We're not talking about power outages and trees down, but it's been a little pesky blowing the leaves around, and I know you're trying to do the yard work and get everything taken care of, but still a little bit breezy out there today. 70 degrees, still in the picture for today. Just like yesterday, not as gusty. Those west-southwest winds 7 to 17. May gust a little stronger here and there, but not too bad. Temperatures fall off even more tonight than they did this morning. So when we wake up tomorrow, about 46 degrees on your finally Friday morning. And that means some 30s out in the suburbs, especially far west and north suburbs. Could be dealing with some middle and upper 30s. And it's all in large part due to this cool front. It's a non-impactful cold front in the way of really strong wind and stormy weather. But again, it will bring slightly cooler numbers for you overnight. You see the clouds are a little bit thicker in our north zone right now. The big picture really dry over most of the country. And you can see we have some wet weather pushing into the Pacific Northwest. We're hoping some of that drifts down into the wildfires out west, especially in California, but all over the place, really. On Sunday into Monday, the jet stream will buckle back down and bring chillier air our way Monday, Tuesday. So the stretch continues all the way through Sunday, and I think the rain doesn't arrive until dinner time or sunset late Sunday. Monday morning, it's out of here. Most of the day is dry, but it is cooler. In Evrod, it's 50s and wet on Tuesday. Kind of a raw day.
Oh boy. Brandon, thank you. All right, so how about this? A Kentucky Sheriff's deputy trusty tool comes in handy to save a teen's life, and it is all caught on camera. Deputy Ryan Strange only had seconds to react after seeing a 15-year-old boy get hit by a car, and he was stuck underneath it. So he went and grabbed a jack from the back of his SUV, and he rushes to the car. That boy had been riding a skateboard when the car hit him.
Fire department is getting there just as he gets it jacked up, and everybody in this effort kind of pushes the car up a little bit and pulls him out, gets him out.
And he was in the right place at the right time. Deputy Strange says officers don't usually carry jacks in their cars, but he does just in case of emergencies like this one. The boy was taken to an area hospital, and thankfully he is going to be okay. One Iowa town now taking candy out of its usual Halloween parade. Can you believe this? That means that those who attend their Halloween parade in Dubuque won't be throwing out candy this year. The mayor there says that the long-standing tradition has become a liability and even a public safety issue, with kids running towards moving cars and floats trying to get the candy.
Like, it's a little sad for the kids that they won't be able to get candy, since Halloween's kind of one of those special occasions for the children to have fun and get the candy.
I can't believe that they're not going to try and corral the kids and make sure that they stay along the side of the street. Organizers for the parade even say that those who break the no candy rule are going to be told to leave. Unbelievable. Let's talk about Starbucks now. It has a special Halloween-themed vampire frappuccino that just launched, and we want to show you what the drink looks like. You might remember us telling you about this. It's made with chocolate, whole milk blended with strawberry sauce and then topped with whipped cream to give you that whole vampire look. There also appears to be a drizzle of strawberry syrup on the top. Might be meant to mimic blood, because that sounds delicious. Unfortunately, the drink is only being made available in the UK, Singapore, Norway, and Sweden. So all you vampires out there, you might have to travel overseas if you want one. Still to come, an NFL player giving back in a very big way. The Super Bowl champion is donating his entire season salary. We'll tell you where the money's going.
100.3.
All right, so finally here at noon, an NFL player says that he has decided to play the season for free.
That's it. It's Philadelphia Eagles defensive end Chris Long. He donated his entire salary to charity.
Now, Long had already announced that he would give his first 6 paychecks of the year to provide scholarships in his home state of Virginia. Now he says that he'll give his remaining 10 checks to education equality efforts. That's a donation of more than $1 million.
Oof.
That's not bad, right?
That's nice, and we're probably going to see more of that with the hurricane disasters, the fires, everything going on down in Mexico, all over the United States. So
absolutely. We like his giving spirit. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.